What's up, guys? Your boy Darskin, and today we're going to be talking about something special. This is a very controversial topic as far as Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross goes. There are people that think that Meliodas, Demon Meliodas, does no damage. Then there's some people that think Demon Meliodas does a lot of damage. Then there's some people that don't know what's going on. It's a mess. So, we have a message from the creators of the game, right? So we're going to go ahead and go over it. A lot of concerns regarding Meliodas' coin version being weak compared to other coin character counterparts. Response: his damage relies heavily on stacking burn debuff to do a lot of damage and plays a big role in rendering healing useless. He is usable in some PvE contents, and a lot of players have been seen using him on PvP Arena. There will be no consideration of buffing Meliodas. Instead, when Chapter 7 is released with a new boss, with a new boss raid, expect Meliodas' coin version to play a big role. Teaser of the new Crimson Demon raid. So we are getting a new Crimson Demon raid, and apparently with this Demon raid, Meliodas is going to be a really big factor. Now, it's really good that I'm building Demon Meliodas already. We're going to go ahead and go to his list, but before we get into that, let me get off of this. He's not built yet, obviously. I'll probably just run this same team. I'd probably just run the same team, low-key. Just switch these two out. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, I'm not saying he's built, like, he's not built at all, really. But I have started, like, I have an idea for what I want to do for him. Now, I'm not building him yet because I am building, I want to build Slater, which Slater's almost done. I just need to get, like, this maxed out and then get me an SSR thing. I want to build Merlin for Grey Raid, so I need to get her SSR gear, and then she's pretty much done. I'll get max gear for Hellbrum eventually. I'm running triple defense on him for his passive, by the way. And then everybody else is pretty much built. So, yeah, I eventually do want to build Demon Meliodas. I will get to it. The Crimson Raid ain't out yet, so I'm fine. But, yeah, I will build him eventually. I will get to it. But let's go ahead and go over him and why. I've always said, like, even on my top 5 red units video, I ranked him like 3rd or 4th place. And people are like, there's no way you ranked him like right there. I think Demon Meliodas has the potential to be a very good unit. I feel like he's just not a good. He has the potential to be a very good unit. I feel like the reason why people don't think he's a good unit is because there's too many counters in the game right now. And what I mean by that is, right? Hold on. Let's go ahead and, well, let's talk about him first and then we'll go over it. So starting out, right? Purgatory Flames. Inflict 180% damage to a single target. Apply Ignite. Ignite increases damage to the target by 10%. Can stack. This is a main source of damage, right? This is a spammable card. This is what you want to spam, right? You're going to spam this. Whether it's 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, you want to spam it over and over. You want to get those Ignite stacks, right? Because it can stack infinitely. Now, once you do that, right? Once you do that, then, let's say you get a 2-star card. The damage goes up. Ignite turns go up. 3-star card. Damage goes up even more. Ignite turns go up even more, right? Now, let's say you stack that, you've used that. His second ability, Hellfire Explosion. Inflict 220% damage. Really good percentage, right? The next one is inflict 220% damage plus infect. Infect stops healing. Disables recovery. Then it's 3-star, increased damage, infect for 2 turns. The reason why he's not doing as much damage is because he's not allowed to stack his Ignite, right? Not to mention his ultimate. Weakness. It applies weakness. Increased damage done to targets with debuffs by 3 times. So let's say you have Ignite on somebody, and then you ult. It's going to be doing triple damage. That's a lot of where his damage comes from. But the fact he can't stack Ignite is because when you have units like this, right? This guy. He's a coin unit, but he's a free unit, right? King is a free unit that they have given you from the story mode. King is like top 5 units in the game. He does good damage for support. You're building him HP defense, but he has high penetration, so he's doing good damage. He can petrify, right? So it's stopping. You can't stack if you're CC'd. And his first card, star 1, removes all debuffs. Boom, immediately. Meliodas debuff gone. 2-star heals, removes all debuffs, gone. 3-star heals and cleanses, which I don't know. I'm not sure what the difference is from cleanse to remove all debuffs, but the point is, this is a free unit everyone in the game has. Everyone's using them, and he fully counters Meliodas. Not to mention he has type advantage. Now, there's other units in the game. Don't get me wrong. There's other units in the game that have remove debuff and have cleanse, but this is the main guy because he can petrify, so he has CC, he has a cleanse, and he has a heal. He's one of the best. I'm pretty sure he's top 3. I think he's top 3. I think it's Bond, Gother, King, in my opinion. But some people may disagree. That's fine. AoE ultimate with a really good multiplier, and he can increase his base stats. This guy is just fully countering Meliodas. That's what it is. Now, there are some other units in the game that do it as well. There's some other units in the game that are not good for Demon Meliodas to counter him. But this is the main guy. This is the main guy that is pretty much making Demon Meliodas a bad unit. And it sucks that it's like that, but that's how it is. He was in the game day 1. He's a free unit. And he completely shits on Demon Meliodas. Now, let's say King doesn't exist, right? Let's say King doesn't exist. Let's say King isn't in the equation, right? I can go ahead and pull out my calculator, right? I can pull out my calculator and do the percents. Let's not even give him any gear or nothing like that, right? So let's go. Let's say he hits you with a level 3 card, all right, 450, and ignites apply, right? So 450% times what's its attack stat? 542. Well, that's not how that works actually. But anyways, all right. So we got a number. Okay. So pretty much, right? If a ignite is applied, it'll add 10%. So 10% of 450 or 450 is going to be 45. So you're adding 45 on it. Now that's a 3-star card, so that's why it's like that. But 10%, 10%, 10%. If that stacks, like I've seen it happen, right? I've seen Meliodas hit for 90,000, 100,000, 110,000. Now I've watched like different videos and certain situations, but that's just because King, you know, wasn't a factor. Now, we're going to get to see that in this raid. So apparently stacking Infect and stacking Ignite is going to be a very big part in this raid. I'm very excited for it. Like, now I don't know what the raid's going to be for because we excuse me. We have 2 raids, right? We have 2 raids. One raid gets your unit to 65, right? One unit gets them to 65, or one raid, and then both raids technically, but mainly the Grey Demon, gets them to 70. So if we're getting a new raid, we might be getting units to level 75. Units might be able to go to level 75. That might very well be the case. Now, they haven't given us any more insight on it, or whatever the case may be. But if that is the case, we're going to get to see Demon Meliodas. We'll see how much better he is in comparison. Now, I know some people in the comment section are going to be like, yo, Demon Meliodas sucks. That's just how they feel. Cool, I get it. That's how you feel. That's how you want to feel. You do you. Okay? I'm not your parent. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you what to think. But, hopefully this will shed some light on Demon Meliodas. Shout out to Kabuki. Kabuki loves Demon Meliodas. For Kabuki, Demon Meliodas out here critting for 80k and whatnot for Kabuki. But Kabuki knows how his mechanics work, and he's not just like, oh, well, you know, since I can't crit level as soon as the match starts for 80k, he's trash. I want you guys to keep an open mind about this stuff and everything like that. And then just wait for it to come. It's going to be coming very soon. So just stay tuned. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.